on this episode of Oh Good Heavens, I react to the CM Punk Jack Perry backstage brawl. Now, from Tony Khan's perspective, this is how I think this conversation went. He woke up that morning, did a line of coke, and then said, yes, I'm gonna cripple this man's career. Yes, I'm gonna show the footage, and then the world will see what a horrible man CM Punk is, and he will be ousted from the wrestling world as we speak. Even the abortion clinics will not open their doors to this man. And then the footage came out, and it was like, oh, so it kind of happened exactly the way Punk said it happened on that podcast. Like, what the fuck were they thinking in AEW? Did anyone say, hey Tony, this is a really stupid idea. It's not going to benefit us one way, shape, or form at all. And it's going to make us look absolutely inept? I don't think anyone told Tony Khan that, or the Young Bucks. And it's been reported that now everyone's passing the blame. It's like, well, I didn't want to do it, but, I thought it was a bad idea, but I couldn't say anything. So, as usual, inmates running the asylum. No one has any idea what they're doing. However, I can see a positive coming out of this. And that positive is Jack Perry. Now, I'm just going to say this to start off with. I'm actually a huge fan of Jack Perry. And after this incident happened, I thought this was all a work. And I was saying, okay, now Jack Perry is going to become the Dominic Mysterio of AEW. The most hated wrestler on the entire roster. And now they could easily do that. And then, of course, it came out where it was like, oh, well, this was actually a real fight. This shit really happened. But now it's even better. Now you can bring Jack Perry back. And what I would do with him is give him CM Punk's entire move list. Oh, your new finisher is now the GTS. You're now going to do the Anaconda Vice. I would even have the first time Jack Perry appears on AEW, I would have him maybe sucker punch the current world champion or something like that, though. And as he's dealing with a barrage of boos, he picks up the mic, looks in the camera, and says, "Have I got your attention now?" and leaves. Next week on Dynamite, does the CM Punk promo. Sits there cross-legged, right by the Titantron, or whatever they call it in AEW, and give a speech. Turn a negative into a positive. Make this guy the biggest heel on your roster. Don't put him with a faction, and go all in on his progression. And that's what you want to do with this. Yes, this is a shitty thing that happened. It makes the company look bad. How do we make it good afterwards? Obviously, this did not hurt CM Punk at all, and some of the camera footage I have seen from AEW while watching it, the fans were chanting CM Punk's name, and some people were even yelling out, "Fuck Jack Perry." So that's what I would do with this. After this absolute fumbling by Tony Khan. More importantly, I really hated that FTR was talking about this. I have no idea, and it always confuses me when wrestlers are talking about things that the fans are complaining about. Like when Seth Rollins was complaining that, oh, Brock Lesnar only defends his title 3 times a year or something like that. And when Kevin Owens was saying, oh yes, after the McMahons and Triple H said that they're going to really care about the fans, they've been on TV more than everyone else. Like, why are you telling us that you're going to make changes and then give us nothing that we actually want and then complain about it afterwards and have the wrestlers breaking the fourth wall? So, I don't know. Is FTR really upset about this? Or is this entire thing just a work? I have no idea. And honestly, I don't care. Just make it good. Just take a shitty thing that happened and turn it into a positive. Obviously, AEW is not going to close their doors right now. Obviously, I don't think this incident's going to really cripple their viewership. It's going to make Tony Khan look stupid. But you know what? Fucking run with it. Roll with it and make a negative into a positive. But that's what I think about that. What do you guys think about that? Do you think Jack Perry could become the biggest heel in professional wrestling? Do you think any of this is going to hurt CM Punk at all? Let me know what you guys think about that.